So if you're holding Ondo Finance, you're holding XRP, and you're interested in this whole RWA narrative, well, you came to the right place because this video is for you. And there is so much to unpack here when it comes to the RWA sector. You know, I just had a great conversation yesterday with the Algorand chief marketing officer, and what's happening on Algorand is absolutely insane. I mean, they're tokenizing gold, they're tokenizing airline tickets, they're tokenizing real estate. This whole era of crypto, I think, is moving in the direction of tokenization. And if you don't take it directly from me, take it directly from Larry Fink, one of the most powerful people in the world. Because why? He basically runs the biggest asset manager in the entire world, and that is BlackRock. And he recently had a message to investors. And this is an annual report that comes out basically highlighting where things are moving, where things are going. You know, he's been on record that basically everything needs to be redesigned, reimagined for the blockchain. And keep in mind that Ondo Finance is partnered with BlackRock. BlackRock backs Ondo. Who's Ondo partnered with? They're partnered with Ripple, XRP. And that is what I'm doing right now as an investor. I'm trying to piece the puzzles together, trying to make sense of what's happening and where the capital is going to flow. And I want to take you inside some interesting comments here in this video and share with you as I'm in real time trying to piece the puzzle pieces together, right? And this is all speculation. You guys know how I feel. I'm a huge Bitcoin advocate, huge crypto advocate, but Bitcoin is different, I think. It's in a class of its own, league of its own, and then everything else. But when it comes to everything else, where I'm starting is at the top with RWA. And this is why I'm so bullish on XRP, why I'm so bullish on Ondo, why I'm bullish on Algorand and HBAR and Chainlink, any asset, any company that's building in this RWA space. So guys, go ahead and hit that like button right now. It's totally free. Subscribe to the channel. 60% of the people watch these videos, they forget to hit the subscribe button. It's totally free to do. I'm giving you guys alpha, giving you guys my best sense of the market every single day. I'm grinding for you guys. Good times, bad times, doesn't matter. Let's dive into it here and talk a little bit more about what's going on. Bitcoin, by the way, and crypto making a nice little jump up here today. We'll come back to this later on in the video to kind of talk about, you know, prices and, of course, a lot of things happening right now. Yet tomorrow's going to be a big day with Trump announcing tariffs and all of that. But I want to get into something specifically that BlackRock CEO Larry Fink recently said. He said every stock, every bond, every fund, every asset can be tokenized. This was in his annual letter to shareholders. And it says, are you bullish on RWAs? And I think people are not bullish enough. This is coming right from Larry Fink. Every stock, every bond, every fund, every asset can be tokenized. If they are, it will revolutionize investing. Markets wouldn't need to close. Transactions that currently take days would clear in seconds. There's no middleman anymore. There's no waiting for the big banks. And billions of dollars currently immobilized by settlement delays could be reinvented immediately back into the economy, generating more growth. Alva app responded, tokenizing RWAs. Larry Fink's all in, calling it a game changer for finance. Picture stocks, bonds, real estate, all tokenized, unlocking access for more investors and speeding up transactions to seconds rather than, you know, hours and days. BlackRock's ready to take the lead here, eyeing 110 trillion in assets for tokenization, turbocharged liquidity and efficiency on the horizon. So this excites me. And keep in mind, this news just came out. FDIC clarifies process for banks to engage in crypto-related activities. There is no big hurdle now for the banks to get into crypto. This, to me, is the golden age of blockchain, the golden age of crypto. We are entering it right now. This is what's happening. And I know prices are a big topic of discussion for so many people, but if you see what's happening, and again, this video is proof, we are changing the entire financial industry as we know it, guys. FDIC clarifies process for banks to engage in crypto-related activities. So here's even more insight. Satoshi Stacker was all over this. This is from the CEO of BlackRock in his annual letter to investors. If the United States doesn't get its debt under control, if deficits keep ballooning, America risks losing that position to digital assets like Bitcoin. So even more reason to get excited. So Can Bitcoin eat away at the US dollar's reserve status? Can crypto play a role here? Which projects? I think they're going to be the big RWA players, Ondo, XRP, and others. Now, the US has benefited from the dollar serving as the world's reserve currency for decades, ever since we went off the gold standard officially in the 1970s. Thank Richard Nixon for that. But that's not guaranteed to last forever. The national debt has grown to 3 times the pace of GDP since Times Square's debt clock started ticking in 1989. This year, interest payments will surpass $952 billion, exceeding defense spending. By 2030, mandatory government spending and debt service will consume all federal revenue, creating a permanent deficit. If the U.S. doesn't get its debt under control, if deficits keep ballooning, America risks losing that position to digital assets like Bitcoin. And I think that transition's already happening. We're seeing what Donald Trump is doing, trying to decrease the deficit, trying to create a surplus. And in doing so, he's shaking the snow globe and he's shaking things up. Well, that's going to create short-term volatility in the markets, and we've seen that. However, it won't last forever, because if this plan works, we are getting ready to see a huge resurgence of crypto, of risk-on assets moving into the future, like Bitcoin, like XRP, like Ondo Finance, companies like Chainlink, Algorand, HBAR, all of these companies that are going to help facilitate this big transition, I think, are going to be set to benefit big. Now, I say all that to say, again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. We're going to continue to monitor all of this, and that's why you subscribe to this channel. We're here every single day, making sense of what's going on, taking a look at the macro, taking a look at underneath the hood, and making sure we don't leave any stone unturned. Now, before we get up on out of here, I do want to plug BITUNIX, top exchange to come over and trade with me at right now, up to $8,100 for a new user. But right now you can sign up, make one trade, and be entered to win amongst just a number of people, $2,000 in USDT. And then we've also got BTCC here, both trusted exchanges for me, linked down below in the description. And then I've got my trading indicator. If you really want to level up your game, XT Algo will help you do so. It'll give you the best entries and exit points. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee on this product, meaning you could try it risk-free for the first 30 days, full refund at the end if you want a refund, no questions asked. But I'm confident within those first 30 days, if you take this product serious, you follow all my steps, this is going to benefit you. And you can set up your own customized alerts for crypto, stocks, etc., and start winning more trades right now in the markets. Make sure you use the discount code. These prices get slashed that you see on screen by 21%. You can get the yearly package right now for $3.99 instead of $4.99 right now, link down below. I appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.